pop. Yeah, waiting on a bitch ass nigga to give me a reason to pop. Told him I ain't putting that out till they give me a reason to drop it. Yeah. And I ain't going nowhere, niggas still gotta see me in Charlotte. Pulling up parking 2 million for car from the same store I used to sell O's. Pulling up parking 2 million for car from the same store I used to sell Bows. Let go. Every time baby drop niggas be like, well, you handle them niggas, I know. Let's go. And he could spin in a rush. Worse, so y'all not real niggas, I still got a tree full of apples. No longer breathing, we smacked them, nigga. Blanket. And I ain't going nowhere. Oh, you're angry. I got your hoe over here. Going baby, talking my shit up in here. Look at my bitch, be like, get over here. It's easy. I brought that blick up in here. Shake on that, y'all like a pit up in here. Get to give me a reason to pop.
One second. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was just getting so lit right now that I literally put like a hole in my sock, bro. Like I'm dead blue. Yo. Like I'm legit about to... Bro. Fuck. Y'all. Bruh. Bruh, I just ripped the whole sock off my damn foot, gang. Back to the regular scheduled programming. Spelt that motherfucking time. Welcome back. It has been a couple of days. You already know we finna react to this little, you know what I'm saying, Survivor Series thanger. And we're gonna review Raw a little bit too, because I did watch Raw. It's Monday at the time of recording this. You know what I'm saying? I'll get this out to y'all tomorrow. But yeah, I went ahead and watched Raw. So we're gonna talk a little bit about what happened at Survivor Series, what happened on Raw, and where we think shit is going. As always, if you want to see money, go ahead and bang a 3. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, go hit me. You know what I'm saying? Because you already on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? While you're here, you might as well just go ahead and bang another 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and comment. All of those. You got to do those. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of those. Just like that. Anywho, let's get on about our day. Yes, sir! Bust it. Money! Alright, y'all, so what we're going to do is we are going to take a look at Bleacher Report's results, right? Because that's what we went ahead and did for predictions. So we're going to go ahead and look at their grades for the matches. And then their flow of them, or you know what I'm saying, I'm going to react to what I saw there, obviously, and I'm going to tell y'all how I viewed things based on my predictions, because you already know I had some takes, and, you know, yeah, we're going to get into it. Yeah, we're going to go in order of how the matches went down on the card from opening match to last match, so that means we are going to start with the Women's War Game match. Bayley and Nia Jax started the match off. It was pretty decent. There was a few Nia botches in the beginning. I'm a fan of Nia. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of 2024 Nia. But there was a few botches in there. But they was being said, it was a lot of their first War Games match. It was like, it's cool. We not even gonna like overdo it. It was still a good match. It was not a great match. It was not amazing. It was good. It was good. It was a little rough for the first half, but it got mad entertaining through the second. I'm sitting there watching it with my homie, and we seen her when she grabbed the trash can originally off the ring. We was like, bro, what she end up gonna do with that? And he was like, I bet she gonna jump off the cage with it eventually. I'm like, nah, bro, that's too crazy of a spot, bro. She had died. I'm like, that's that AEW, boy. Nah, bro, she went ahead and did a whole moonsault off of there. So I ain't gonna lie, yeah, the second half of the match was amazing. Tiffany Stratton had a good spot at the same time. She did a diving swanton off of there. Ripley got the finish on Liv Morgan. Hit her with a, dang, what is Rhea's finish, G? I'm having a brain fart. Riptide. Hit her with a Riptide off the top turnbuckle. Was it through a table? Yeah, through a table. It was through a table. Yeah, and got the 1, 2, 3. Raquel was handcuffed after EO came in there with a fire hydrant, and Rhea got her right before that to set it up. Like I said, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good match. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I couldn't give a flying fuck about the match. Jesus. Yeah, no, I didn't care at all. I absolutely could not care less about this match, to be honest. So to be honest, it was cool. It was like, alright, it's an alright opener. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to open up. You know what I'm saying? Get the crowd a little motivated to want to see stuff. Cool. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever, right? Yeah, we ain't going to go too crazy with it. They gave it a B. I'll give it a B minus. I've seen better wrestling. They got a couple of like notable things from the match. It was Naomi's birthday. She had to look a little hat on. You know what I'm saying? She had the little hat on. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like I do. She got the little hat. And then yeah, Rhea had a pretty cool mask, but I mean that was pretty much it. Aside from that in the cool spot. You know what I'm saying? So. Like I said, we're gonna stick with a B minus on it, and then you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get on to these next matches, man, because this is where it really start getting interesting. All right, LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura. So the last match, right, I got my prediction right. So we were 1-0. You know what I'm saying? I stuck with that. We were 1-0. This match I had LA Knight winning. Yeah, LA Knight. LA Knight did not win this. Man, LA Knight did not win this match. Okay, so you could tell, right? So if you were watching this, right, you could hear Wade Barrett and Michael Cole just talking so much about how this is a must-win for Shinsuke and how LA is scared of him. They were pushing that agenda the whole match. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, are they trying to foreshadow something? Like, bro, because last time I checked, I don't think commentators know the finishes. I don't like do the or do they? Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would think like they give genuine reactions to him, bro. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, why did I keep talking about it like that? I'm like, yeah, you right. Like I believe it. I know how to book a wrestling match. Like, yeah, like okay, yeah, I understand how Shinsuke needs to win the match so bad. Like it was quick. They said like, oh, you came back and you say this and that. Yeah, you got to win that match. Yeah, no, you're right. Because why would you bring him back like this and have him lose? But I just didn't think WWE was going to pull the trigger, to be honest. And you got to remember, like, the War Game setup is still there, but they just in the first ring. So it comes down all the way to the finish, and Shinsuke, oh my fucking God. Bro, that has got to be the nastiest reverse DDT I have ever seen in my life. But if you go back and watch it, bro, LA Knight hit the back of his head all on that steel. All over it, bro. All over it. Super believable. So, like, he was selling the hell out that. And then Shinsuke just, nigga, Kinshasa with the knee. I say, to the back of the head. I was like, 1, 2, 3. I was like, damn. And the crowd, look, he jumped up for a little. They're like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, word. Bro, Shinsuke entrance is nice. Bro, it looked like something straight out like 2K24. I'm telling you, it looked like like the Dark Samurai preset like entrance, bro. It's basically Shinsuke entrance with this new music. It's fire. It's absolutely fire. So I'm all for it. I literally said in the last video, I'm all for a Shinsuke run. But I didn't think they was going to do it. I should have predicted it. I just didn't think they was capable of this. So it was like, hey. I'll give the match, wait, hold on. I'm going to give the match a B+. I'm going to give it a B+. I'm going to see what they get. A B. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I say it's a B+. I give it a B+. Okay, so in the notable moments, they write, so LA did drop his U.S. title in his entrance, right? And Wade gonna be like, oh yeah, it's because he's scared of Nakamura. I said, Wade, bro, you could have just let him drop and we would have moved on, bro. Like, it's a smooth little botch, bro. It's not nothing crazy. Like, why? Like, I was like, bro, come on, bro. It's not that. Was that Wade or was that Corey? Who was on commentary? It was Wade or Corey. It was one of them. And I was like, bro, we don't need that. That was not it. That reverse superplex, yeah. Boy, he almost killed him. I'm not gonna lie, he legit almost killed that man. He was about a few degrees away from his whole, like, all this would have hit the mat. Splat, just like that. Boom. Owen Hart. That was so crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that was so crazy. That was wild. We gonna move on, man. Next match. IC title. You know, we got Breaker, Sheamus, and Ludwig, right? So I picked Breaker to win. Breaker did win. So I was 2 for 1 at this point. It was a pretty good match. I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty good match. It was a couple of good spots. No, I ain't gonna lie. Sheamus had this match won. Sheamus had this match won on Breaker, and Ludwig pulled the ref out the ring. And he started beating the bust off him, bruh. Ludwig got hit with the nastiest spear on planet fucking Earth. Like, God, yo, he got hit with the nastiest, like almost as bad as Dolph Ziggler and Goldberg from SummerSlam 2018. Bro, he got speared out of his boots, out of his fucking trunks. Bro, he got hit all in his rig. I blasted that, bro. Blasted him, boys. Woo. Yeah, he blasted that boy. Yo, pause. My fault, bro. Bro, Sheamus was hurting, G. Sheamus was hurt. Sheamus turned around into the nastiest spear too, boy. And it was uno, dos, tres. Got him out of there. It was a pretty good match. I'm not going to lie. I'd actually give that a B+, maybe an A-. I was kind of high on this card. I'm not going to lie. Especially the mid-card matches. They were pretty good. They were pretty good matches. They were good matches. Let's see what they got at. They got it at a B+. Of course. Because, you know what I'm saying? I do this for real. You know what I'm saying? I really know wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I'm put on game. I'm on fun. That's what it was. Sheamus got hit with that shillelagh. That shillelagh. And he got the big off him like Hornswoggle, boy, like Fit Finley. He put the binker. Bro, Kaiser was putting that thing to Sheamus. Boy. Yeah, like I said, B+. Good match. Breaker retained. 2-1. You know what I'm saying? All my predictions. Next match. World title match. Gunther Priest. 3 for 1. 3-1. 3-1. I don't know which way this goes. I don't know. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. We'll all figure it out later. 3-1. I had Gunther. They did give him a reason out of this match. And it's not what I expected, but it is what I expected. So, it was a pretty good match. You know what I'm saying? It was hard fought. It was kind of the same as the first one from SummerSlam. Damian ended up hurting his shoulder. And I know there was a few spots where he was selling it. Tried to hit him with a South of Heaven. Couldn't get him up. Not who I expected. I said Dominic Mysterio. But at the same time, I did mention him. Finn Balor came out there and hit him with the stupidest stomp. Hit him with the stupidest stomp ever. Right off the steel steps, bro. Boy, I'm talking 2 feet straight to the sternum. Nasty work, bro. Overly so. So he gets out, he's talking mad. Gunther like, what, bro? Why you just running on my match? Because he was trying to prove he still got it. Came out there and overly big booted Finn to hell. And then picked him up. Threw Damian in the ring. Put him in a little cobra clutch. And choked his little ass out. Got him out of here. I would say the match was pretty good. It wasn't as good as the IC title match, so I give it a B. Same thing here. I mean, nothing. To be honest, it was a B. It was good. It was solid. Let's move on. Main event, y'all already fucking know. OG Bloodline, New Bloodline, 3-2. I didn't get this one right, but this one was a hot take anyway. OG Bloodline won the match pretty handily, to be honest. At least at the end. Jay and Tama Tonga started first. It looked like Punk was gonna go in there. Roman stopped him and sent Sammy in there. And then when Reigns was about to go, Punk went in there, grabbed the toolbox, started whacking him up. You know what I'm saying? Doing crazy. Bronson Reed tried to hit Roman with a splash. Punk saved them. They looked cool for a second. And then they ended up getting Solo in a little circle, and then they start whacking his ass with finishers. They start whacking his ass with some finishers. They start whacking that boy. So why? Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. This is not the first time Solo been whacked up with some finishers. They start whacking that boy. I'm like, man, y'all be doing Solo crazy. Solo gold, low key. Solo walked in there with that big ass Solo chain on. That shit was hard. But yeah. Nah, Solo got whacked up. He got wet up, walked down, surrounded, sent to hell, just like that. None too crazy, none too smooth. Got him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody embraced each other, threw up some ones, and then we got on home and got it up out of there. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty good matchup. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect no less from the people involved, so we're going to go ahead and give it a B+. I mean, yeah, I say like a B+. But yeah, overall, I would say the pay-per-view in and of itself was a solid B. A solid B card. Everything did what it needed to do. It came with some good hype, and it did deliver. You know what I'm saying? Everything was pretty good. Pretty good. Can't expect no less. At the end of the day, this is still WWE. Yeah, same thing. Same grade from them. B+. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. I was about to say, yeah, it's not the best pay-per-view of the year or anything like that, but it was worth the watch for sure. Yeah, it was definitely worth the watch. As for Monday Night Raw, let's talk about that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cover it briefly. As for things that just happened and where we think things are gonna go moving forward with all of this, Seth Rollins and CM Punk got into it. Seth and Sammy ended up having a match against each other, and Sammy blamed Seth for Jey Uso getting attacked backstage. I will speak on who that was a little bit later. But as for CM Punk and Seth Rollins, it looks like they are going to try and do that. They made a point of in the promo saying by CM Punk that I'm not focused on you whatsoever, but you're focused on me. So it'll probably happen sooner rather than later. We're probably thinking Mania to finish this feud off, or maybe to start it, or who knows what. You know what I mean? Finn Balor got into Gunther a little bit. Gunther beat Dominic pretty handily. Finn came out there, attacked him, said, "This is how you do it, young blood." You know what I'm saying? And then walked up to Adam Pearce and said, "I want a match." Gunther said basically he wanted to. And yeah, you got it, Saturday night's main event. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be good. We all pretty much know Damien's gonna end up, you know, jumping in on that match. There is no way in hell that they give Finn Balor a title. There is a world title at that. There is no way they give him a singles title. No way. Absolutely no way. And they made a point of saying, like, "Yo, bro, you're going to defend these tag titles, too." Like, yo, like, no. I get it, yeah, no. So, he's running in on that match. We all know it. Breaker got into it with Kaiser a little bit. Looks like that might be the next step for that. Sheamus is out with a broken rib. Kaiser kind of sold that he was the one who did that and that. You know what I'm saying? He's next up for it. Women's IC title picture. Dakota Kai won her match, and I have no idea who won the other triple threat match because I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I care, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Let me know when we get past the first round. But I did want to know, yeah, Dakota Kai won a match. Dakota Kai won. And I think she might be a good candidate to at least make the semifinals or the finals of this. I don't know if she'll win for sure. I don't think that. But I think she should definitely be like a candidate for like the semis. Or a really good match in the semis or maybe the finals. Women's world title stuff, they were out there fighting. I don't even know who won that first match, to be honest. I wouldn't pay attention. You know, as always, there's just some more Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Rhea Ripley stuff. I ain't really going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm already kind of tired of that, so there's no point really talking about it. Do we think Rhea's eventually going to get the title back off of Liv? I would assume so. That's really the whole point of, like, Liv Morgan having a reign. Even though she is really good and bad as a motherfucker. That's the point of her time. That like her time as a champion. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so aside from the thing that finished the night was indeed Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn. With Seth Rollins rolling Sami up, they had a little moment in the match like, yo, it wasn't me, because Sami was about to smack his little goof out with a chair. Not my boy, Seth freaking Rollins, the best wrestler on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, so he rolled him up, got the little 1, 2, 3, and said, yo, I fuck with you. Yes, you use your heart. Think with your head. Wasn't me. Then Sami proceeds to do the gazing off into the look where I'm about to get my ass kicked from somebody behind me look. Turn around and it is Claymore! Boy, what the hell? Drew motherfucking McIntyre. That is not what I thought was going to happen. I'm not going to lie. I was not thinking about that boy at all. It is Drew McIntyre. I don't know. I can't do that. I can't do that accent. Drew came back. And they didn't acknowledge Seth seeing Drew, which I thought was a little bit of a point. But that poses the question, is Drew going after the bloodline now? Which, rightfully so, right? If he wants to go down the path of righting wrongs and CM Punk and people having power when they shouldn't have and how it's been unfair to him, who's more to look at than Roman Reigns? So I would imagine that's where they're going to go with this. Who knows what's next for Solo and his bloodline. And then lastly, you know, the saddest part of the night, Big E came out there during the New Day reunion. He made a return and got a pretty good pop. As it looked like Xavier and Kofi were about to say they were breaking up the New Day to go solo. After they got a lot of cheers, they got a great pop, they got a whole bunch of cheers. But it looks like they was about to split up. Big E comes out there, says, no, I want us. I'm going to come out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be your manager. And Woods was like, the fuck? Like, no, bro. Nah, you could have been came and helped us. Like, nah, we not with that. You know what I'm saying? Kofi, like, nah, bro. Like, you could have been came. And he was like, nah, I had a broken neck. They was like, screw your broken neck, bro. Everybody else came back from a broken neck, bro. Everybody else had injuries. Woods was like, I had an injury. And it was like, nah, bro, none of that mattered. You could have been came back. You left us for your own stuff. You left us for your girlfriend. And then it was like, he was like, nah, bro, it's not like that. Nah. And they just stood there and looked at him. And he was like, it's like that. And they walked out. And then they dapped each other up, looked into the camera and said, it's us. And only us. And I guess that means New Day is turning heel, which I'm all down for. And I thought was an A+ heel turn. Greatly executed.
Money!
Overall, though, I think we heading in a good direction. Leading away from Survivor Series, I think we've got a whole bunch of new feuds to plan out. Like I said, I think the best thing out of this was the New Day. And I hope that does something for the tag division. I hope they end up winning the tag titles. Hopefully, I would assume off the War Raider or the Viking Raiders rather, or the War Raiders or whatever they're called. You know what I'm saying? They be switching up all the time. Off of whatever Raiders, by Mania or for Mania or at Mania. You know what I mean? Aside from that, Bloodline business looking good with Drew back. We're going to see what happens at the end with the IC title. I don't know nothing about the women's IC title. Can't tell you. Women's world title is bogus. We don't care about that. And Finn Balor is not winning the world title. So, that's that. You know what I mean? But overall experience, Survivor Series and Raw, I will give it a B+. Raw gave it a B+ to me. You know what I'm saying? That New Day segment was pristine, gold, absolute money to watch. My first name. Absolute money. If y'all want to see more money, go ahead. Bang a 3. You know what I'm saying? Catch me, myself, and Money on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. Because you're already on YouTube, so bang another one. Go ahead, like, comment, then subscribe. You know what I mean? And as always, have a good day.
Money.